Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, to the world of magic and miracles and beyond. I cannot stop being affected by this beautiful day here in Santa Barbara. Summer has returned. It's been a long, cool spring, and it's magic. It's heaven on earth, and all these amazing flowers, and the birds singing. It's just I'm in heaven. I could just sit here and smile. So welcome back. It's funny, I had a very interesting experience last night, and I thought about it as far as sharing it today, and I guess I'm gonna try. I was watching a documentary of sorts on a man who is no longer around. He was a singer that became popular back in the 80s, and he was delivering his version of his life and, of course, his music, and there was a lot of appreciation for him and what he delivered, what he brought to the world. And it was also, his struggles of being here on planet Earth, which maybe it affected me because it resonated with my experience here on this planet, but it was so moving and uplifting all at the same time. It was this experience of, I don't know how to explain it. Oh, I do know how to explain it. I was witnessing a being coming here to planet Earth, being confused, not knowing what to do here. Who am I? Sort of experience as a young person who was sort of catapulted to fame quickly. But he always maintained the sense of integrity and caring about people. And what I felt through his story was that he actually did get to a place where he was finally comfortable in his own skin and happy to be himself. And it was such a beautiful thing to experience, especially through music. I think it's one of the unique things about music is how it affects us all. And there are words. He was known as a brilliant songwriter. That's part of it. But there's something that comes through that's so magic. He even would talk about it. He had a different style. He would sit there with his recording, I can't remember what you call it, the board that brings in all the instruments, and he would often create his songs from that place, which he said it's unusual. But he talked about when he would do it, how when he would get just the right combination of sounds, and he said, I just knew it. I knew, and it was like, he said it came out of thin air, or it felt like it came out of nowhere. And there's the magic of life. And yet to hear another's experience of it is so exciting, and it taps in with your own experiences, even if they're not the same. Just those moments when you have that feeling, that magic comes in out of nowhere. So we do talk about this a lot here, but I don't think you can talk about it too much. It's still very easy for me personally to get caught up in this physical world and all we have to do is just lift that set point, just the slightest bit, and everything shifts. And if I can do that, not just for myself, but for the world, I will be a very happy camper. And it doesn't matter. Wow, I just saw that. That is how there are no problems. They just vanish. It's like they just melt. And there's this beauty that I'm experiencing, this peace right now, where there's just this lovely joy. It's like a babbling brook. It's like I can hear the sounds of it. They're gentle sounds. And this cool water and this ever so slight breeze that's created by this babbling brook running through the forest, where you're just sitting, experiencing more than everything around you. It gets bigger and deeper into this place that's indescribable. These are the moments when I'm home. And then there are the moments when you're out in the world with people, and there's lots of activity and things. My world during the day tends to be occasionally a bit fast moving, lots of moving parts, lots to keep track of. But even in those moments, I'll have a similar experience of absolute joy. I could just be driving down the road, no one with me, and I suddenly feel it again. It helps that where I drive is beautiful. It's the trees and the flowers, the beauty. But it's more than that. That's like how to describe it? It's like, I think I've spoken before about this incredible experience of just feeling yourself being on a cloud and this light support you have around you. It's so light and yet it's supporting you. That's what this feels like when I'm surrounded by trees and beauty on this physical earth. It's this beautiful, uplifting, peaceful, supportive place. And then the fun part is when I'm picking up guests, or then I go from that place to interacting with people, I know that it pours out and it's felt. May not be acknowledged or even noticed. Doesn't matter. It's the fact that I'm giving transmitting this beauty, this feeling to those around me, and near and far is what I would like, both near and far. And then, of course, when I'm watching this music and the energy of it and the dancing and the excitement of that, it brings in a whole other element of this physical experience. So there's pretty much an infinite number of ways, as we're all unique, to experience this thing I don't have words for, other than it's brilliant, it's beautiful, it's amazing. And I think I spoke a number of broadcasts back about experiences that are coming to me, it feels like more frequently, where in the middle of nowhere, it doesn't seem to matter. I could be driving, I suppose I'm by myself when it happens, but I get flashbacks. They feel like flashbacks of another time here on planet Earth, where there's a specific place I'm in. It's usually in a house or near a house, which is interesting. But this whole rush of feelings come in that are absolutely incredible. It's a peace, it's a feeling of total relaxation, in the sense that there's nothing you need to do to look after yourself. It's a divine support, a feeling of divine support. Again, I can't give you much more than that. I'm just sharing my personal experiences in this life of the magic and the miracles that just are around us every day, even though sometimes we might not see them because we get caught up in something or distracted. But it's getting easier and easier to just relax into that field that's like the cloud. And it's yours whenever, wherever you want it. And you know when you're there, you're enveloped in the arms of your Creator. That's that support. That's that amazing sense of being looked after and held, and it won't end. It is eternal. Even though your mind can try to tell you otherwise as we experience being in these bodies. I wish in this moment, I want to give you a show. This experience I had with the music, wow, the feelings, the excitement, the fun, the mischievousness, because that was one of the fun things about these two guys, is they had so much fun and they weren't taking themselves seriously, although other people didn't quite get that sometimes. But that was so much fun when you can just have fun and enjoy yourself. Because in that, you actually lift and allow others to experience their own joy. It's contagious. It's brilliant. So whatever it is you're doing here on planet Earth, just know there is so much magic within and without. The more you relax into it, fall back into that cloud, let yourself really experience it, the miracles will pop up everywhere, like new little stars. Another miracle here, another miracle there. And it just continues. So that's what I have to share today. It's a new day. Every day is brilliant. You don't think it could be more brilliant than another day that you thought was so brilliant, and then it is. It just gets better. And it's going to continue to get better. Not there's a need for it. It just will. It's just where we're going. So I just want to lift a glass to you, a bubbling glass of sparkles and champagne, and wish each and every one of you the most perfect life, perfect health, and outstandingly magic future. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am Genya.